TCM podcast, all about Chinese medicine. Welcome to a new episode of TCM podcast, Traditional Chinese Medicine podcast. Today we are going to talk about music. In fact, the healing power of music, and to be more specific, about the 6 healing sounds. 6 healing sounds are pretty famous in manner of traditional Chinese medicine and medical qigong. There are many systems, but today we are going to present the standard version, widely accepted by the practitioners, traditionally used and guided and officially recognized by Ministry of Education of PR China. And having said that, let's begin. Music has one of the most prominent functions in Chinese culture for over 3,000 years. It has been used for all life and death situations. Confucius believed that music is the best way to teach people about social and moral ethics, such as showing appropriate social manners and being tolerant and respectful. Taoism believes that music promotes self-cultivation and self-realization, promoting people to achieve inner and outer balance. For over 1,000 years, traditional Chinese medicine has been using many non-traditional modalities of healing, such as music and sound therapy, in order not only to diagnose and cure illnesses, but also to treat soul, mind, body disorders. Music therapy has been widely used in China in dealing with mental disorders, such as depression, anxiety, insomnia, etc. In TCM, the mental disorders are closely attached to emotional disorders, and therefore music can influence emotions if the pitch, frequency, timbre, and volume are properly adjusted. Also, music influences the flow of qi, which Chinese believe to be a vital energy. In TCM, particular actions and emotions correspond and mutually affect different organs and body parts. In ancient China, one of music's earliest purposes was for healing. It was believed that music has the power to heal the heart, enrich the mind, and harmonize a person's soul. Hence, the age-old saying, music before medicine. In Chinese, 乐先药后. During the time of the Yellow Emperor, which he lived about 2698 to 2598 BC, people discovered the relationship between music, the 5 elements, and the human body's 5 internal and 5 sensory organs. The Chinese character for music, yao, even stems for the character for music, actually for medicine, yue. TCM music therapy employs the theory of 5 phases and pentatonic musical scale in order to analyze and treat illnesses. The pentatonic music scale was firstly defined in Chapter of Music from the Book of Rites, Chinese Li Ji, from 51 BC. Chinese believe that the pentatonic scale primary sounds are imprinted at the beginning of the universe, as that the humans and nature are the one. The music represents the bridge between the human body and the universe, and each human organ has its corresponding sound in nature. There are 5 scales and 6 characters in nature, and correspondingly in the human body exist 5 zang organs, which are yin in nature, and 6 fu organs, yang in nature. Chinese believe that elements in nature are made of 5 substances: earth, water, firewood, and metal. These 5 elements, or better to say ingredients, have various corresponding aspects, such as internal body organs, seasons, musical notes, color, etc. Chinese pentatonic musical scale is composed from 5 notes or sounds, jiao, zhi, gong, shang, and yu, and is usually performed on classical Chinese musical instruments, where the jiao note corresponds to the wood element and influences the liver. Zhi is linked to the fire element and is connected to heart and blood flow, Gong belongs to the earth element and has an influence on the spleen. Shang is linked to the metal element and nourishes the lung yin. Yu sound is linked to the water element and is connected to the kidney yin. In TCM, Shen or spirit is the reflection of the vitality of the human body. Shen governs all psychological and physiological activities. Music is regarded as the best connection with Shen. In TCM, the psychological and physiological processes can be translated into Qi, blood, emotions, and cognition. And then that brings us to the 6 healing sounds, which are basically a self-healing Qigong technique that incorporates sound emission, intention, and movement. These audible vocal sounds were developed by Taoist Qigong practitioners in ancient China. They were the earliest Qigong masters of longevity and confident in the human potential for immortality. The earliest record of the breathing technique is believed to be written by Tao Hongjing, a well-known traditional Chinese medicine doctor who lived from about 456 to 536 AD. 6 healing sound is one of the common forms of Chinese Qigong and involves the coordination of movement and breathing patterns with specific sounds. In Taoism, body, mind, and spirit are literally one, although there are clear distinctions between them. The realm is entered in Qigong when a body, mind, spirit state open for healing and transformation. Qigong creates a liminal field. The outer aspect of the liminal field is called the Qi field. When practicing Qigong, we unify the mind with intention of or Yi and generate Qi field. How to cure sickness? Well, the modern lifestyles create a life full of physical and emotional stresses such as overcrowding, pollution, radiation, junk food, chemical additives, anxiety, loneliness, inactivity or too much activity. As a separate factor to or altogether, it is produced tension which blocks the energy flow in the body. Thus, the organs overheat. Effects multiply significantly when we have a lack of natural resources used as our energy fillers, such as running water and trees. Chinese medicine teaches that each organ is surrounded by a sac or membrane called fascia, which regulates its temperature or excess heat out through the skin, where it is exchanged for cool life force energy from nature. The sounds speed up the heat exchange through the digestive system and the mouth. It helps to release excess heat from the fascia, cooling and cleansing the organs and skin. So how does it work? The 6 healing sounds are based on an ancient Taoist technique for balancing and harmonizing the body, as I said previously. Each sound is associated with a different gesture, organ, color, seasonal, or emotions. By focusing on intake and release of breath, posture, visualization, and tapping into the vibration of each healing sound, we can relax, release stress, and transform negative emotions into positive emotions. Each healthy organ is associated with a particular sound, color, and quality of energy. Emotional problems, pollution, poor food, injuries, and overly strenuous exercise can overheat the internal organs, causing them to weaken. These changes the state of each organ's sound frequency, color, and energetic quality. The 6 healing sounds practice helps us restore balance and cleanse the vital organs by correcting these factors. They also stimulate the flow of Qi through the body in order to enhance one's overall health and vitality. This practice is helpful to all, but is particularly effective for those with warmer constitutions, as it helps clear heat from the body's essential organs. Do each sounds 3, 6, or 9 times. For best effect, sit on the edge of a chair. You can also do the 6 healing sounds when lying on the floor or in the bed. Do the movement slowly and quietly, and try to remain still and focused. Begin each sound by picturing its appropriate color and smiling from the point between the eyes. 6 healing sounds aim to transform the negative energy trapped within the body. Each of our organs has an assigned unique sound that resonates with it and helps to release negative emotions trapped in the organ and replace them with fresh healing qi energy. When qi gets congested or blocked due to inappropriate diet, poor lifestyle habits, repressed emotions or weak constitution, it becomes congested and can turn into a cause of pain, discomfort, or illness. According to TCM theories, badly congested qi can also lead to stagnated blood and blood clots. The 6 healing sounds practice helps to move congested qi and allow the body to get rid of it by creating different internal vibrations and pressures within different parts of the body through the inhaling and exhaling of the air. In other words, when you make the 6 healing sounds, you are giving the internal organs a good massage to expel stale qi. So, how to use these famous 6 healing sounds? There are several ways to use the 6 healing sounds, and its usage largely depends on your current state of health. So, for example, for health maintenance, practice the 6 healing sounds in the order as given above. I would like just to practically show you the 6 healing sounds, which are the xiu, he, hu, si, shui, xi. In this order, we do, if we want just to do health maintenance, so-called. So how we basically perform each sound, we inhale deeply as much we can, and during exhalation, we produce that very sound in a relaxed form, of course. Such, for example, if I want to do shu, which is actually representing the wood element, will be something like shu in a form until I can. How long I can blow out, or better to do exhalation, it's very sure the state of the meridian, or in this case the element in my body. The second sound for health maintenance is he. For example, he. The third one would be hu. Hu. The fourth one is actually the fourth one is si. Si. The fifth one is shui. Shui. And the sixth one is shi. Shi. So we basically did the shorter form. When we do exhalation, we should blow out slowly, and until we basically feel comfortable. As I mentioned before, we should repeat these actions of each sounds 3, 6, or 9 times. This order is and talking about this health maintenance, which I mentioned, this very order of the basic release of these 6 healing sounds is based on the mutual generation of the 5 elements. Alternatively, you can practice just the sound that is associated with the current season. For example, if it is winter, practice the sound chui to strengthen the kidney system. And note that the last sound in health maintenance, which is shi, can be practiced all year round to support the triple energizer, the triple heater. To promote healing, practice the 6 healing sounds in the following order, which will be he, which is fire, si, metal, shu, wood, hu, earth, and shui, water. In the end is shi, which is wood. And this order is based on the mutual overcoming of the 5 elements. And we can, for example, do once the full way how to promote healing. Yeah. So the first one would be he, The second is s. S. Shu. Shu. Hu. Hu. Chui. Chui. Xi. Xi. So, alternatively, if a specific part of your body requires special attention, you can practice only the healing sound associated with that very organ, regardless of whether you are practicing all 6 healing sounds or only one of them. Always breathe in slowly through your nose and breathe out evenly from your mouth. Repeat each sound 6 times, as I mentioned before, 3, 6, or 9 times, and practice the sequence preferably 3 times a day. Yes, there are system moves which are basically associated with those sounds, and the early version of the 6 healing sounds were merely a breathing technique that did not include any movements, but as it evolved through the years, movements were added to aid in the flow of qi and to better expel stale qi out of the body. And there were no movements accompanied by these so-called Yu Zi Jue, which is 6 healing sounds, exercises until the Ming Dynasty. The 6 sets of movements are preceded by opening moves called Qi Shi to activate the qi, and end it with the finishing moves called Shou Shi to guide qi back to the lower dantian, an area close to the navel where the life force is gathered and stored. Throughout all the movements, keep yourself calm and composed and your movements fluid, controlled and coordinated with your breathing and healing sounds. So, just to remind you one more time, there are 2 basically ways how to do these 6 healing sounds. One is for health maintenance practice, where the order of the sounds would be, I will do it a bit fast. Shu, he, hu, si, chui, xi. Or, when we want to promote healing, we then practice in different order. He, si, shu, hu, chui, xi. And basically, I hope you're going to practice 6 healing sounds as a matter of prevention and promoting your health. And in Chinese, they are Liu Zi Jue, and they're very famous, as I mentioned before. So these are the very standard version, widely accepted by the practitioners of medical qigong in China, and officially standardized by the Ministry of Education and Sports in PR China. So I wish you health, good practice, and I hope to hear you, or rather to say, I hope we can learn more about Chinese medicine, philosophy, and basically about life. Having said that, thank you for listening, and wish you love with light and peace. Until the next time. TCM Podcast, all about Chinese medicine.